Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on simple equations. Important background information. Consider the above picture, which represents a seesaw. It is perfectly balanced. Why? Because it has the same mass on each side. If you add a mass to one side, what will happen? The seesaw will become unbalanced. To keep the seesaw balanced, we must add the same mass to the other side. The pictures on the next slide will explain the above message. So here, if the red mass is added to the right side only, the seesaw will become unbalanced. So there's the red mass, it's pushing down, so the seesaw is unbalanced, that is, it's not level. To keep the seesaw balanced, you have the same mass on each side. So the seesaw will remain balanced if we add the same mass to the other side. In other words, if we do something to one side, we must do it to the other. This is the rule we always follow when solving equations. Explanation of an equation. An equation is a mathematical sentence containing a left-hand side and a right-hand side. These two sides are linked by an equal sign. The equation may consist of numbers and pronumerals. Another name for pronumerals is letters. The equation must remain balanced at all times, like the seesaw. So, if we do something to one side of the equation, we must do exactly the same thing to the other side. What must we do when working with equations? As mentioned, equations contain pronumerals. The aim of the exercise is to find the numerical value of the pronumeral in an equation. When we do that, it is said that we have solved the equation. Example of equations. The following are examples of equations. In each case, we have to find the value of the pronumeral, that's the unknown letter. Example 1, x plus 6 equals 9. Example 2, y minus 4 equals 2. The above two examples are very basic equations. However, they will serve to show us how to begin solving equations. Let's look at the method. As mentioned earlier, the aim of solving an equation is to find the value of the pronumeral. In order to do that, we must place the pronumeral on one side of the equation by itself. Let us begin by solving the first example. The first example was x plus 6 equals 9. The way we start solving it is we subtract 6 from both sides. Here we've got subtract. So it's the same as the seesaw. You either add or you subtract the same mass from each side. In this case we subtract. Now why do we subtract? Subtraction was used because it is the opposite of the addition sign before the 6. Because the sign before the 6 is an addition sign, that's why we subtract 6 from both sides. So x plus 6, that's the original part of the equation. There's our subtraction. That's the original part of the equation, and there's our subtraction. So you can see we've done the same thing to each side. The equation remains balanced. Plus 6 and minus 6 cancel each other, which leaves us with x. 9 minus 6 is 3. And we've solved the equation. Next example, y minus 4 equals 2. Add 4 to both sides. Addition was used because it is the opposite of the subtraction sign before the 4. See, the 4 has a subtraction sign. That's why we do addition. So we add 4 to both sides. That was the original part. There's the addition of the 4. That was the original part. There's the addition of the 4. Minus 4 and plus 4 cancel. That leaves you with y. 2 plus 4 is 6. In each of the previous two examples, we have followed the golden rule. You must perform the same operation to both sides of the equation in order to keep it balanced. So this video has produced two simple examples just to show us the process involved with solving simple equations.